Hey, good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday to everybody. Happy Thursday. Hey, listen, before we get started today, right? I want to ask you guys a favor. So I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are viewing my content. You guys are communicating, liking. But one thing that's not happening is, you guys are not subscribing. And as a new content creator, I'm trying to grow my content, and I would love you guys' support. If you see value in my topics and what I'm speaking about, would you please just hit the subscribe button? Again, I'm a small content creator and trying to grow. And the reason why I do what I do is actually to get information out to the people, information that a lot of people are not, aware of, right? Information that could save them financially in the future. So obviously, the bigger my platform is, the more people are able to get the information. All right. So listen, today, right, I want to talk about, or at least talk to my insurance agents who are out there, right? Because I hear a lot of people who are agents and they're complaining, or some people who want to consider getting into the industry, but for some reason are fearful, right? Here's what I would tell you. As an insurance agent, this is the best time to be alive. As a life insurance agent, this is the best time to be alive. And what do I mean? If we look at what's going on right now in the market, right, or in the economy, period, and we look at the amount of people who are getting laid off, right, from different organizations and company and things like that, right? Um, right now, so far, I believe it's about 200,000 government workers have been laid off, right? And I hear more is coming. Okay. Now, why is that important? You have roughly, these individuals who, I want to say 90+% of them, the life insurance that they have is probably through their jobs. 90+% of them believe that they were gonna have that job forever, and that's all they have their life insurance through. So now they'll be needing your service. You understand? So as an agent, this is an opportunity. Like, you gotta be able to see opportunities sometimes. I know some people are going through a bad situation, and it's gonna hurt their household. But here's what I would tell you: not everybody that's going through this is gonna be financially stricken. Not everybody's broke. Some people actually did the right thing while they were working. And say, I'm gonna give you an example. A gentleman saw one of my video about a month or so ago that I did in downtown DC, in reference to, I was reaching out to government workers who may have lost their job. He's a government worker, right? But he wasn't losing his job. He was actually about to retire from his job. Okay. And he reached out to me because of that video. And we had a conversation. And one of the reasons, one thing that he also found out was his life insurance. He was able to take it with him, but the premium would start to go up. And he didn't see any value in that. So he reached out to me. We sat down and we had a conversation. This gentleman, in his regular savings, not investment, regular savings, like his bank account, has multi six figures in there. Okay. Then in his retirement plan, he had about a little bit under 700K, like six something, almost 700,000. Okay. Then he has an IRA for about I think 180,000, somewhere around there. So not everybody is broke. Not everybody is going to be financially, hurt by this decision that happened to cut all these government workers. So this is a gentleman who I sat down with, and I end up doing a $500,000 policy for. He has a property that's worth roughly about, well, not even worth. He just purchased the house probably about 3-4 years ago. A balance of 900 something K is still left. Now, the reason why we did a 500K policy because the initial plan was to do a term policy, but he didn't want to do that. So to stay within his budget, because the guy's 60 something years old. So we did a $500,000 IUR for this gentleman. So God forbid he passed away, at least the family can either take that 500K and hold on to it and pay the mortgages due, and then they'll trigger his IRA once he gets to age 70 and a half, which is when it's gonna be mandatory for him to start taking that distribution. You understand? So the 500K is just to buy them time, just in case something happens to him right now. But listen, I don't want to go through all of that. What I want to do is talk to the agents out here who can now see an opportunity. This is the best time to be alive as a life insurance agent, okay? Because on top of the people who are getting laid off, you have on a daily basis 10,000 baby boomers are retiring. That gentleman was one of them. 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every single day. The reason why you are not able to get in front of those people is because you probably are not working. I'm just gonna try to be as honest as I can possibly be. The reason why you're probably not getting in front of these people, or you're not seeing these people, is you're probably not working. When I say working, I mean you're probably not making your dials. You're probably not prospecting. The essence of this business is prospecting. If you're not prospecting daily, if you half-assing, if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, if you're iffy, then you're gonna miss out on opportunities, for sure. You're gonna miss out on opportunities for sure. So you have 10,000 people who are retiring every single day. That's 300,000 in a month, okay? That's 3.6 million in a year who are retiring, who will need some form of life insurance. Because for some reason, people don't understand that when they stop working, most likely 90+% of the time, your life insurance will not go with you. How you doing? You have to seek out outside life insurance. The problem with that is, typically the premium is going to be higher because they're older. Okay, and most of the time too, there might be some health conditions, okay, that they're going to end up going through, compared to if you were to get a policy for a person who's 25 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, who's still young, vibrant, healthy, haven't had a stroke, heart attack, diabetes, high cholesterol, none of that stuff going on with them. The price will be cheaper for those individuals. But most people never get outside life insurance. So they only have the one at their job, and then they come to find out once they leave their job, they either A, cannot take it with them, or B, if they are able to take their policy with them, the premium skyrocket and they end up canceling anyway. So at the end of the day, you are there to provide that service to them, once that time comes. So this is what I mean when I say this is the best time to be alive as a life insurance agent in this wonderful industry. You understand? Like, if you think about it, if 3.6 million people are retiring a year, okay, even if 2,000 agents were to help those 3.6 million people, that would be roughly 1,800 policies per agent a year. Most agents don't even see 200 policies a year. I want you to picture what I'm saying here. If 3.6 million people are retiring in a year, right? And let's say 2,000 agents just got on their grind and decide to go out and help these people, right? That will mean they'll be writing 1,800 policies a year. That'll be over 100 policies in a month. Okay, 99% of the agents don't do that. The average agent write about 5 or 6 policies a month. That's the average agent. So this is the magnitude of how underserved these people will be if we don't get out here and do our jobs as agents. So when I tell you that this is a wonderful time to be alive, this is the best time to be alive. This is the best time to be alive as an insurance agent, but only if you're working. It's not just going to land in your lap. This business doesn't work that way. This business is one of those things where you actually have to reach out to people, or you got to create enough noise, content, things like that, make enough phone calls, text message, be proactive every single day for you to get these people to pay attention to you. All right? So I just want to share that with you, with the agents who are out there today who are having a tough time and they don't even do 2 or 3 policies a month, which is crazy. In a 30-day period, you can't write 2 or 3 policies a month. And you have over 3.6 million people, just baby boomers alone. If you just focus on baby boomers alone, you got 3.6 million people a year who are retiring. But you still got another young class of people who still need your service, who are homeowners, who are young family, who just had children, right, that need your service, right? So listen, if you are that agent today and you're watching this video, or even if you're that agent and you don't have the support that you need, right, from the people, from your manager, or you feel as though the company that you're with is not getting you where you want to get to, feel free to give me a call. Text me or go to my number is 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. Or you can drop your resume on my site, which is titanevolutiongroup.com, and we'll pull it and reach out to you ASAP and see how we can fast pace you and get you going. It's a wonderful business. Don't quit. I know what it's done for me and my family. I personally don't know anything that I can possibly do now, that will allow me to make what I'm making right now. Okay. Without too much disclosure, okay, you can classify me or place me in the top 5% in reference to income in America. Okay, in most cases, I'm probably making more than a lawyer, probably making more than a doctor. Okay, but without the school loans and all the extra that comes with it. Okay, so listen. Again, reach out to me if you're interested in growing in 2025. If you need more help and more support, you want to understand the industry more. You want to figure out how to target people, how to get motivated daily, how to move things along for you. Reach out to me. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Don't let 2025 go by and you didn't progress at all. Don't waste another year, okay, without being active, without helping anybody. I always ask my agents, why did you get licensed? Okay, what's the reason why you got licensed? Exclude the money out of the equation. what drew you to this industry? And whatever drew you to the industry is what you got to focus on every single day and try to go out there and make it happen. If it's to serve people, well, you're not serving people if you're not providing the product to the person. You understand? You just have a license. You're just giving out information. Okay? So listen, let's see how we can get you prosperous for 2025 and moving forward and start to create a solid career. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Hope to hear from you soon.